welcome, welcome. I am in a new spot within the studio, as you can clearly see. Get you guys wired in. How are we tonight? It is a lovely, humid, very humid Saturday night here at the studio on Memorial Day weekend. We'll let a few of our friends come staggering in, as they often do. Get you guys cleaned up here. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Jess. Whew. Hot. It's warm in here. All right. Red, what's up? Let's get that camera. All right. I don't have a belly button. I was conceived via aliens in outer space. So, no belly button here. All right. Tonight's beverage of choice, black cherry seltzer. Let me bring this camera closer. I just want to do that. That's not the one. It's the one on the bottom. There we go. Sorry if you're motion sick. You know me, here at the studio, I test everything live, so. Bagagua, too sweet me. What's up, task force? Ooh, so, went to the Stormville flea market today in Stormville, New York. It's a pretty big event. They do it like one weekend a month through the entire summer. And then in the fall, and they shut down. And last year we had some weird experiences and weird pickups, but I thought I would show you guys what I got today. So we will start, and this was some birthday money that I kind of socked away for myself and like promised myself I could get some toys with. We'll start with the first batch of stuff and then on to the second one where I like wheeled and dealed with this one gentleman. He was pretty cool. He gave me some good deals. Hit that like button for me as we get started and we can go. I did pick up another Ithorian for parts. He's on card, but that's gonna change. If you're a carded person and you're like, oh, famine, you gotta leave it on there for the value. Oh, dear. We don't care. I wanted him for the parts, but he was, yeah, I got him for $4. And man, is he great looking, and he will get an articulated body, and that'll be pretty cool. So that was $4. So that was dope. And like his clothes aren't stuck to him like some of them are, which is awesome. And his little crazy blaster, but for $4. Then I hit up a different table. And the person there that was running the show, where's the little, on top of this, it was $4 for Davy Jones because I wanted him for parts like his giant claw and possibly his head sculpt. And then this adventure person lady, she's got some great accessories. So lady sold it to me with the little Luigi that I got, Mario Kart for $4. So that was pretty cool. And you know what we'll do? I'll do like this, guys. I'll do like this. All right. So we got the pirate, Davy Jones. It's one of those Nintendo Meebo game things. The lady with the cool accessories and the glowing necklace thingy. And the Ithorian. So that was like $8 together. Then I stopped at, there's this one table, and they always have just everything out for pick. And you can go through it and just grab what you want, and they charge you like $2 or $3 per figure. I got a movie Thor that I'm going to be using for a custom Thor. But he's seen better days. His elbows are a little rough, but we'll make it work. I've got parts. I can clean it up, give him his cape. What we say here? Thorian. There was a lot of Luigi stuff there, which is weird because there was a lot of stuff for the orange asshole as well. Weird dynamic. But we didn't shop at any of those places where they were selling the orange clown stuff. So, but movie Thor for $3. I thought this was from the Pirates of the Caribbean line. Somebody said it was Marion from the Indie line, but it doesn't look right. I think this is from the Pirates line. If I'm wrong, let me know, please. But that was $2. Cap in his stealth suit with not Chris Hemsworth's head sculpt, because that, or Chris Hemsworth, my goodness, Chris Evans, because it doesn't look anything like Chris Evans. But I got that for $3 as well. Going to put that stealth suit to great use to do a custom Captain America that's not Scott Summers that I have in my world. That's not Marion. That's what I said. That's that's Blackbeard's daughter. And like she's got a removable vest, and it's a cool sculpt for a figure. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll pick her up. A Cad Bane from the Clone Wars line. He is clear, very clearly you can see he's much skinnier, but he's got a coat with some accessories that I can borrow. I can kit bash those arms. And also then I've got a sweet Cad Bane head, so I can do another of his species and Duros and not feel bad. So we got that. I got, is this Tarples or is this just a random Gungan warrior? This was $2 for this guy. This is going to go with my Gungan motorcycle gang. Specifically, I started scooping these cats up because their knees bend, unlike Jar Jar, who kind of just chills there with unbendable knees. But that was a great find for $2. Then I walked over to the same person because they had like figures on different tables. And they had Indy with his head wrap from the gunfight. Sword fight to gunfight for $3. So I scooped that up for the head sculpt, really. Because that's just a great Denizen figure, head sculpt for a figure. And then I got Elizabeth Swan, another one from Pirates of the Caribbean for $1.50. She's in a lot better shape than the other one I have, so I think I can scalp the other one for parts. Mapper Mindy, okay. Yeah, and he's got the scepter, okay. So I hit that table, and that was from that group. And then I went to another booth, and this guy was like charging bonkers amounts for things, like broken toys and stuff. But he had another Gungan for $5, but he comes with the, he's got the removable gear, and he's got the Comtech chip for him, and another Gungan spear. I don't need the spear, but again, for my Gungan motorcycle gang, and just another Gungan alien to go and gimmick. So I scooped that up for $5. I gave him the $5, but he was charging way ridiculous prices for figures, so that was the only thing that I picked up from him. Stopped at another booth. They had no Star Wars stuff except for a comically small Ned B. I'm going to paint him and put him with the other Ned droids that I've got, but holy crap, is like, look at this. He's so little. He's like, oh, how tall are you, bud? He's just over 2.5 inches. He's ridiculously small. It's so stupid. I love it. So that is a great pickup. And then I went to another table, and it was raining today. It rained on and off, heavy showers, downbursts, and everybody was like putting stuff away and taking it out. Putting stuff away and taking it out. So you do have bendable knees. So I was like, okay, I saw a guy with a tote with Star Wars stuff in it, and I said, hey man, it is a Elizabeth Swan figure, yes. We have Elizabeth Swan, and I also picked up Blackbeard's daughter from the Pirates line. So like I saw this guy and I saw Star Wars and I said, hey man, can I open that tote? I know it's kind of raining. I'll open it under the table. And I was like, what are you asking for the Star Wars figure? He's like, oh, well, they all got wet. I was asking $5 a piece for them. I'll do them for $2. So I got Rebels Thrawn and the Droids 3PO, which I hadn't seen in the store. I only got R2. Just because it's an interesting and unique colorway. And he can be grunged up. And I also have Boba Fett from this line. So yeah. For a couple of bucks, I scooped those up. Yeah. $2. $2. He was going to do them for $5, and he was like, oh, just $2 is fine. And I was like, hell yeah. I didn't even think twice. So that was a cool scoop. Stopped at a different table. They didn't have many figures, but they did have this Red Hulk that I had been eyeing at a different flea market. I used to have this figure, actually. And I had been eyeing him for a while at a different flea market. And I'm like, man, I don't know. I just can't, like, see myself paying. They wanted $20 for him. This person wanted $5. So I'm going to be doing a Kit Bash Red Hulk with the one from the movie. Kind of the Harrison Ford head sculpt on there instead of the Thaddeus Ross from the comics, but I'm giving him a mustache. He's got to have the mustache. I know he doesn't have the mustache, but I want him to. So he's going to have that. But for $5, F yes, giant Red Hulk, another, you know, massive critter, but still scales well to go into gimmick. So that was cool. Now, this other guy I went to, he was a vendor. Like, this guy was a seller. He was somebody who knew more or less what he had. And he had a tote. There was probably 10 figures in it. And there was a sticker on the tote. And it was like $150 for the whole tote. Like, that's absolutely not happening. And I started to pick through the tote. And basically what we worked out is I got this lot here in front of me for $40. I'll show this off here. But I got an incomplete Magna Droid. So I scooped that up because he looks menacing like that, to be honest. But an incomplete Magna Droid, focus up, with his baton. He also threw in the Assassin Droid sword, but there was no Assassin Droid there, so I'll take it. We've got this Imperial clone. Was he a pilot or was he a jump trooper? But it was like, oh, he's one of the clones, but it's an Imperial logo because it just was the transition from Empire. So I scooped that up because I've never seen one of these in person, so I had to get it, even if it was just for the accessory of that dope fucking helmet. A clone gunship pilot, because I needed the pilot helmet for a Mandalorian pilot. I prefer this helmet to the one that was in episode 3 figures where it was open visor. Not for me. So that was cool. You need to get some Magna Guards for the OG Clone Wars group. Yeah, he had a pile of them, Bjorn. I wish I had known that you were needing some. We got this prick with his kit, removable. That was dope. I didn't get his blaster because I didn't see it in there, but I've got enough blasters. So got that Imperial asshole there. We got one of the, what is he, 212th was Bly, not Bly, Cody. And this was one of Cody's guys who's got the helmet that Bly had. But again, I was like, sweet, another clone. It looks good. He's missing a hand, so the guy gave me like a really good break on it. So I was like, that was fucking cool. Mandalorian guard with the visor. Every single one that I've come across does not have the visor on the helmet. Can't find them. This one had it, and so I immediately scooped that up. Didn't have his shield, but that's okay. That's yellow. Cody was, you know, Bjorn, it's pretty goddamn close to the same fucking color. All right. I just work here. I just work here. I just work here. I don't know. I just thought he was cool. But another Mandalorian guard to go with the Clan of the Broken Tusk. Maybe they're a security force, or maybe they are like a royal guard, but that's cool. Another one. Clone Wars. What was he? He was an intel droid, right? This dude was that crazy, crazy intel droid, and then he winds up floating through space. If my memory is serving me correctly. Sometimes it does, other times it does not. But I was super excited to see that, and I picked him up. And then this gentleman with his helmet removable. And yeah, he's a rebel. That's the droid on the Death Star. Okay, maybe he's a Death Star droid. Either way, I got another droid for gimmicks, so that's cool. It was a, I was surprised at the amount of stuff that they had that I was actually interested in that was at very reasonable prices. See, okay, so Bjorn is saying the Death Star droid didn't have an antenna. Let's see. Hasbro, 2008. And it's really skinny. That's what leads me to believe that it's the Clone Wars one. Because those Clone Wars figures, like, where is he? I just had the son of a bitch. Extremely thin. And he's right in there in that thinness compared to, like, 3PO and the others. So I don't know. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But I think I did. I think I did a really great haul. Yeah, it was awesome. And now I have, as you can see, I'm in a new spot. I'll show you the new. I think I can show you with this. Big old adjustable table, big old adjustable desk. So, gonna have more space to work on things and set things aside to dry while I'm working. Not overcrowd myself. Chopper's blood was rebels. Whew. All right, again, I just work here. I've never seen Star Wars. I don't know what it is. Is that something new? Star Wars? Is that like a karate? Do you get a medal? I don't know what is Star Wars? I'll open up 3PO real quick. That fancy fake. Oh, it's metal. That's actually metal. That's right. Well, it's vacuum plated fucking. Probably lead, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, you guys can vacuum plate a freaking coin, but you can't vacuum plate goddamn droid for me. No, that would be too much like work. And this 3PO's gear comes off of him, so I'm not going to take him apart. But cool. I will clearly. Obviously I'm going to weather him, because I'm me, and I cannot leave well enough alone. But I'm going to keep the kind of comic-y look to him. Just give him a little bit of a dirty patina. Got a dirty patina back in college from this chick. You know what I'm saying? And then there was a dude. Anyway. And then Thrawn, the Grand Admiral. Is he rare? Is that why everybody's mad at me? Because I got him for $2. Was he rare? Yeah, yep, the panels are removable. Again, I'm not going to pop them apart. I like that head sculpt better than I like Mads. Was it Mads? Is that his name? That's not his name. Mads Mikkelsen? Maybe I'm wrong. Again, never seen Star Wars. Don't know what it is. But I like this head sculpt better. Short packed. Yeah. Oh, that was satisfying. I think I came prepared to open this up. But I really like this head sculpt. He looks terse. He looks serious. That's kind of like the Thrawn that I always imagined when I read the Thrawn books back in the day. The pictures on the book cover kind of helped. Yeah, he's got his Admiral bars on his shoulders. He's very handsome, very, very serious face blue guy. He's gonna be all like, I'm Grand Admiral Thrawn. I'm an admiral, it's grand. We're gonna here to do the ascendancy, and we're gonna make sure that our people survive, even if people don't understand it. And very smart at battles. Look at me, I'm Thrawn. Got blue hair and blue skin. I'm a child. Yeah, I'm a child. I play with toys. But yeah, I wanted to go live, share this with you guys. I was excited about it. I'm going to clean up this little mess that I've made here with the wrappers. And yeah, then I'm going to retire and watch a little television, drink a lot of water because I did a lot of walking today and I'm sore. Take some ibuprofen and chat with you guys via Messenger because that's usually what I do after these lives. So thank you guys for tuning in. You already hit the like button, I see. 7 people watching, 7 likes. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to do it, share it with a friend. You don't have to, but I was glad you guys could make the time to come watch. I will be going live again very soon. Tuesdays, I am always going live unless some catastrophe happens. And you'll see me Fridays on World Makers Consortium. Otherwise, I hope you guys are well. Be good. Too sweet me. And I'll catch you on the next one.